This place was abandoned in the 750 after Christ. And until 1904, nobody touched Teotihuacan. This place was abandoned by the same Teotihuacanos. Right? And many civilizations passed by and settled down in these places, like the Aztecs. This is not Aztec. The Aztec came from the north, from a place named Aztlan. Have you heard about the legend about the eagle eating the snake above a cactus?
Yes.
¿Sí? Era en donde más. Where else you can see the eagle eating the snake?
En la Biblia.
¿En la Biblia será? In the Bible, I'm not pretty sure. Where else?
Coat of arms.
In
Flag.
the flag, sí. In every coin. En cada moneda que ustedes tienen, check your coins, Mexican coins. Every coin has the eagle eating the snake. Entonces, the Aztecs, guys, this civilization were trying to find, they were coming from the north, they traveled 200 years, they were trying to find the sign, the eagle eating the snake. And they found it where nowadays we have the Metropolitan Cathedral. But before it used to be a lake. Remember we mentioned that. And they built on a lake the city. Imagine this place was by the 1320, when the Aztecs came, this place was already abandoned. So the problem is that the vegetation took over. So imagine this used to be the pyramid of the sun and the moon. Esto era la pirámide del sol y de la luna. And that's why we can see only 10% of Teotihuacan nowadays. Yes, no más. Take a look to the pyramid of the moon. Next to it, you can see a hill, right? A little hill with a tree, with cactus. Yeah, but that's the pyramid. So guys, this is the original shape of the pyramid of the sun. Esta es la forma original de la pirámide del sol. Pero véanla allá atrás. Es diferente, ¿no? It's different, right? It's not the same shape. It's because by 1904, we had a president, Porfirio Diaz. We talk about him in the car. He hired, in 1904, architects and engineers. Not archaeologists. And these guys had the idea to dynamite the pyramids. So guys, this is the pyramid of the sun before and now. But again, for example, they never found the steps or the stairs in front of the pyramids. That's something as well they built in 1906. I'm pretty sure that the steps were made of wood. Because remember that on the top of every pyramid they used to sacrifice people. used to look like this. This is a design of pyramids. Have you been in the Mayan site? ¿Han ido a la zona Maya? No? Mayan pyramids look alike. Look like this is the classic period, so I mean after Christ. Teotihuacanos, Mayans, and Zapotecs that belong to Oaxaca, they were in the same period that is a classic period. And as you can see, every temple used to have a temple built on wood on top.
So did they blow these up and rebuild them?
Not from zero,
No.
but the last pyramid. Actually, I didn't mention that. Every pyramid is going to have 6 pyramids inside. Have you seen the Matryoshka dolls, the Russian dolls?
Yes.
It's the same. It's the same in the Aztec part. Some Mayans pyramid, not the first one. For example, Tikal in Guatemala is the first period, not that one. Mexican Mayans, they built the same way. Tlatoani, or the king of the place, the ruler of the place, built a pyramid, and after a certain time, they start building another pyramid on top.
You can see that outside the presidential palace.
Exactamente. I have any information about Teotihuacan, that's why I cannot say like which king built each pyramid. So normally, guys, we can see only the stone. Which kind of a stone is this? ¿Qué tipo de piedra es? Volcanic rock. And then normally they cover it with a stucco. And then they decorate every pyramid with color. Where the colors come from? ¿De dónde vienen los colores?
Que luego combinan con otras sustancias y sacan los colorantes.
They mix it sometimes with a lapis lazuli mineral, or the flowers. We have a cempasúchil flower that is yellow, and they have the yellow color from that flower. And the principal pyramids, las pirámides principales, they had important sculptures printed on every pyramid. Entonces, so in every
tiempo para rezarlo.
Imagínate,
Uno al día.
muchos sacrificios. They have imprinted all information in every pyramid, calendars, the harvest, the gods they worship, and I asked them how many gods, and I mentioned that more than 100 gods. So they sacrifice daily for these different gods. That's why in this place we can see only the temples.
Hello guys, now we are in a lovely, beautiful hotel. Hotel Holiday Inn Trade Center, Mexico City. Really nice, clean, tidy hotel in the middle of the city. And so far we're loving it. Nice, clean, huge room. It's just a double standard room. And as you can see, she's busy in looking at the menu. She's starving. Some spicy hot food in Mexico. How can you not do that in Mexico? Like, this is the place to have spicy food. So, usual stuff: kettle, telly, mirror, study table, giant two queen size beds. I don't know why we got 2 queen size beds, even though we booked the standard double room, but they gave us big room. It's nice. So far we're really happy. Now we're just gonna go out and look for something to eat. It's late in night, it's almost 10:30 in the evening, and we have tomorrow a long day. We have booking to go to special sites. One of the sites is a pyramid of sun, pyramid of moon, and a couple of more surprising sites we're gonna visit. So yeah, can't wait to see all the pyramids and the historical places. Stay tuned.
So we know the names, sun and moon, right? Teotihuacan, but actually are not the original names. And remember, the Aztecs were coming from the north. Before they found the eagle eating the snake, they found Teotihuacan, and they gave all the names. So when the Spaniards came, the same thing. They gave information of Teotihuacanos. So the name Teotihuacan is an Aztec name. We don't know the name of this civilization.
मुझे इतना बुलशिट देती है, खुद बोलती नहीं है।
Because I go play.
God.
Okay, so we made it to Mexico City, which is actually the capital of Mexico, and we're headed to our tour now. Tour, I think, looks like we're the first ones to be picked up, and then we're gonna pick up some other people, and then head out.
Where are we going to?
Some pyramids.
Some pyramid.
The
We're
sun
going to
and
the
the moon.
pyramid of the sun.
The sun, the moon, the mountains and the rivers are so heaven. Okay, and yeah, so it's kind of cold here. We weren't expecting it to be cold, but I guess because it's up north, it's a little bit cold.
And it's November.
Yeah, it's November. So the language is a problem. You have to speak Spanish. People speak English, but very little. There's Uber here, so that's kind of nice. What else? Looks like it's super cheap here. We took a taxi yesterday for £3 from the airport to the hotel. So pretty reasonable. We're pretty rich in
It
Mexico.
was like 68 Mexican dollars, and we converted it. It was 2.75 pounds, British pounds.
So we're
That
rich
was
here.
cool, yeah.
We're gonna move here. 'cause
Yeah, so
can be
we
rich.
felt like somehow we are like millionaires here.
And everything's open, like the food's open really late. We had some tacos last night. It was late, and they said they're open till 3 in the morning. And that
Yeah,
was
tonight we might record some street food video footage. Yeah.
and
Hey, look at the street view. I don't know if camera can catch it. All the shops are closed at the moment because it's so early. We have 3 sites we visiting today, so we starting our day very early, and so stay tuned.
The pyramid of the sun and the moon. We know now that are wrong, those names, because after a time, after 1930, we have real archaeologists like Martina, and they made tunnels. They found in front of the pyramid of the moon, they found this sculpture that nowadays is at the Anthropology Museum. Who went to the Anthropology Museum yesterday?
Yeah, I did,
Carlos.
yeah.
Sí. Remember this girl in the Teotihuacan room?
Yeah.
This is Chalchitlicue goddess, the goddess of the storm and fertility. So not the pyramid of the moon, Chalchitlicue pyramid. And in front of the sun, we found Tlaloc, the god of the rain.
no sabe, pero
I had no idea what
para,
they're talking about.
para hablar puedo, más o menos.
Muy bien.
El guide habla inglés.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay. Mi esposo no habla español, solamente sabe gracias.
Gracias.
No idea. Still no idea what they're talking about.
We're talking about you.
What?
We're saying British people don't speak Spanish.
Isn't it obvious?
In the first place, these people came from the south of Mexico City. The name of the civilization is Cuicuilcas. And they settled down in here because they have rivers, they have mines rich in obsidian and silver that they trade with this material, and fertile land. By the 750, these lakes dry off, no water, no life. That's why they abandoned the place. There are a lot of theories, many aliens theories, but it's really easy why they abandoned the place. Actually, in the gate number 1, they have a big alien. So like, we don't talk about aliens theories in here. Son bien celosos aquí.
We haven't changed the name now that we know that it's not sun and moon.
Because the Spaniards at the beginning gave the information to the kings in Spain. They wrote so many books. So at the end, the things that the Aztecs said to the Spaniards were like the truth of them.
So they don't want to hear anything different.
Yeah, we don't have those names, and now we have theories. I mean, everything that I'm telling you are theories at the end.
Okay.
Nothing is for
It's not
sure.
proven.
No, because also the tunnels that I mentioned that they dig in, they found some pyramids, not everything.
Right.
So we stay with the original names or the Aztec names.
Yeah, I guess that's more catchy. Sun and moon.